Action.
What do we have to lift the morale of the men this season? The Jonas Brothers. Special guest Zac Efron? I do not think so. Flogging, then public execution, then more flogging.
Excuse me, Commissar.
Yes, how can I help you?
I've been delivered this, and I thought you would make really good use with it. It's the new Imperial Guard 5th edition codex.
This looks excellent.
Lots of new toys in there. First off, what's your favorite new either toy or ability in the Imperial Guard codex?
Well, my favorite new toy would be the Valkyrie.
And what do you plan on doing with this bad boy?
I plan on loading it up with 10 stormtroopers, though it can carry 12 units, and flying it flank attack into the side of the enemy. It can move 24 inches in a turn, has 12 front and side armor, and can be upgraded to the Vendetta model with 3 twin-link las cannons.
3 twin-link las cannons. That sounds pretty powerful.
Quite lethal to their armor.
And what's that usually carry in the battle?
It can carry pretty much anything, but stormtroopers is a good choice, and so is veterans. It can also drop them at any point during its movement.
What are the I heard the stormtroopers have changed, but for the better. What's new improvements have they seen?
Well, they went up in price, but they did gain AP3 Hellguns.
AP3 Hellguns. That's deadly for a Space Marine or a Chaos Space Marine player.
Yep, that means wounds will no longer allow their armor.
Now, I heard that this model was only available from Ford World before, and now it's made in plastic. Is that correct?
That is correct.
And you can get yours for only $58 at GameNight.net. But what else have you seen that might interest you in this new IG Codex?
Well, we have several new variants of the Leman Russ, with a new rule allowing them to move and fire ordnance.
That's pretty powerful.
Quite powerful.
What rule is that called?
It's called Lumbering Behemoth.
And, I mean, that sounds like a great benefit, but what's the drawback?
They only move 6 inches plus D6 on a full movement.
Boy, that's a hell of a drawback. Jeez.
I usually didn't move mine very much.
Most IG players I know don't. What else can you tell us about this codex?
Well, there's a lot of new abilities for flanking. Usaka Creed allows 1 unit, any unit, be it a squadron of Medusa siege engines coming in from the side and blasting away with ordnance, or perhaps veterans coming in from the side with plasma guns.
Now, how many assault weapons can the new veterans take?
They can take 3 special weapons and 1 heavy weapon, and the sergeant can also take a plasma pistol if he so chooses.
So
or
you could potentially take 3 plasma guns and a plasma pistol?
Yes.
That's a lot of AP2 shots, also making the Space Marines suffer very, very much. How about the order system I've been hearing about?
The order system. It allows either a commander to make some extra lasgun shots, or perhaps take out a tank easier. There's many things. Perhaps you could use move, move, move to get a squad out of the line of fire. Or perhaps you can rally a squad. There are many uses.
I heard you say move, move, move. What is that exactly?
Well, rather than just do a D6 run, you roll 3D6 and take the highest.
That's pretty good. That could get you out of the way quickly.
Definitely. Excellent for when you're assaulting and getting close and trying to rapid fire.
Could use the old bait and switch. Maybe set yourself up with some bait, and when they come close, get the hell out of the way, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, what kind of tank variants are we seeing in this new codex?
Well, we're seeing many variants of the Leman Russ. The Vanquisher is back in the codex, which has
Excellent.
2d6 armor penetration, 72 inches. It's an amazing tank for taking out other tanks. We also have the Punisher, which has a 20-shot Gatling gun.
A 20-shot Gatling gun.
I said correct.
20? You're rolling 20 dice.
Yes.
And what strength is this gun?
5.
Strength 5. What's the AP?
A nil.
So, a little bit of a drawback, but that's 20 shots.
Especially on orcs or perhaps a Space Marine squad. Can't pass all of them.
What's the ballistic skill of that tank?
3, but you can put Knight Commander Pask in there, bringing it up to ballistic skill 4.
So you're hitting on 3s and you're wounding on 3s against Space Marines.
Very
against
powerful.
Tau or maybe some Traitor Imperial Guard, you're wounding on 2s. That's a pretty powerful gun, and you can take that in a squadron of 3.
Yes, you can.
And that's 60 shots from that one squad. What is the overall feel of some of the characters in this codex? How have they changed? What do they do?
The characters are very interesting. One of my favorite is Al Rahim. I used a Cadian model. He allows his entire platoon to outflank, and you can put them all in chimeras. It's devastating to the enemy because they think you only have so many troops on, and then 3 chimeras or more come in from the rear, devastate the rear lines. He also has an instant kill pulse power weapon. He also has a plasma pistol.
There's just too many weapons to even keep track of with these
Yes.
guys. I heard the Colonel, is it Colonel or Captain Chenkov, has a pretty powerful...
Chenkov is back in. He allows a conscript squad to come back onto the table at full strength.
So the 50 guys you just had tied up in combat with the Defiler, you can just make leave and then come back in?
Yes.
That's pretty powerful.
Send in the next wave.
These sound like some great characters. How about Sly Marbo? Is he back
Marbo.
around?
He's a very ridiculous character. Has a demo charge. He always has to be placed in reserve, but when he appears 1 inch from any model.
1
He can
inch
throw
from
the
any
demo
model.
charge or fire with his needle pistol.
That's awesome. That sounds incredible.
He truly is the one-man army.
The new Guard Codex sounds great, and I'm just getting tongue-tied even thinking about these great new toy box weapons that we got. Overall, what's your final analysis of the Codex?
Makes us a top-shelf army. No longer can joke about our 3 set lines when 9 Lehman Russes are facing you down.
9 Lehman Russes are a bit of a headache. 9
Also,
Basilisks.
you no longer have to take a stationary front. You can flank in from the side with a great number of troops now, or deep strike.
Sounds pretty good. It definitely leads to some great attrition warfare. Well, Commissar, thank you very much for your time. I have to go find out how to beat these lists, so
Emperor protects.
at GameNet.net.